Yo, what's going on, guys? Back in today with another recap. I said I wasn't going to trade today, and I probably should have stuck to that. As you can see, we took a loss on the day. Minus 250 bucks over 2 accounts. So, not a terrible loss, and it was a perfect trade I took. I was super happy with it, so I'm not upset right now. But as you can see here, it's one trade. It was a pre-market trade. The setup was just too damn good not to take it, but unfortunately, with it being FOMC day, market was not moving great, and I'll show you guys that in a sec, but every confluence I used played out perfectly, and the market just went against me, so luckily I didn't take a big loss. We're still up in the past few days, where I've had a little bit of a winning streak going on, so we're down 900 bucks on this account, $97 positive on this account, so it is what it is. Like I said, it was a good loss today, so the only issue is it was FOMC day, and the only other thing I can really take away from it was a pre-market trade, but yeah, let's get right into this. So if you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, see we had news at 5:30. Hour before market open, and obviously FOMC at 11, which I'm pretty sure most people were done trading by that point anyways, but it kind of fucked everything up in the morning. So this is what I went into for the day. You can see London lows here, Asia lows here, and this was about 2 in the morning when those got taken out. So other than that, we had London highs and an hourly high here left, which was actually right when I took my trade, so that has nothing too crazy. In the higher time frames, we had this little 1 hour fair value gap, and obviously we had these relative equal highs right here, right? So that was a big target. And other than this hourly low, like, there wasn't really much going on. We've kind of just been bouncing around in this area and then pushing up and moving up a tiny bit, right? So nothing crazy. I really was just looking for this London high to get taken out, right? I didn't want anything. I wasn't targeting up here or anything, but I was really looking for this London high to get taken out. And as you saw, we came down, took out the low London, took out the low of Asia. So we had our liquidity sweeps right there. At this point, the next closest low is right down here. And London high is a lot closer, right? So I wasn't expecting to be super bullish and obviously come up here like we did. And that was just because of news, but I did think we'd come up and grab this high before we made any other moves, and before news, obviously. So this is how I was extra cautious on this trade, actually. Like, I really waited, and that kind of screwed me. I should have entered right here off this inversion. Turn this fucking magnet off. I should have entered right here, but we didn't get a pullback into this at all. So you can see on the 5 minute, it was just straight up. Even on the 1 minute, right here. I mean, you could have entered here on the 1 minute, but I was kind of playing this safe, right? So I didn't end up taking that trade, and also that was really early in the morning. That played out at like right when I woke up, so I wasn't on my phone anyways. But we had this big 15-minute gap here, right? And you can see we closed above it, 5:15 right here. And also, we had these two gaps on the 5 minute, closed above that. So the higher time frames, or that's not high time frame, but the 5 and 15 minute, sorry, what am I saying? We're lining up, and we also had this inversion, change in state of delivery. So at this point, let's get rid of this. I'm like definitely thinking we're going to come up and take London highs here because we swept liquidity. Obviously got the break of structure. Actually 3 inversions on the 5-minute. And we get this nice big fair value gap here. Right? That we tap into. You can see on the 15-minute. So a little bit lower. So go down to the 1-minute. And I entered right after news. So this was the news candle. This obviously, another thing I wanted to see get taken out was this data high. And I was targeting London highs. And stop was, right about at 6 a.m. I got stopped out. So right there. So almost a 1 to 1.5, but I have my daily loss limit set to $250, so it's probably a good thing in this case because as you can see, we absolutely dumped after this and would have lost a lot more money if I didn't have that set. So, but yeah, pretty straightforward. News kind of shit on us, and honestly in the moment I completely forgot we had news until after I took the trade. And I thought that was a little bit of a good thing because we had this data high here. I thought we were going to kind of just chop around and then push up once market opened, but like we really dumped, and as you can see, market didn't even open till this candle right here, right? So it is what it is. I was not in profit at all on this trade. I got absolutely smoked. So not a good trade by looking at it like now in hindsight, but in the moment it met every single one of my rules. I probably should have waited to this trade right here. This is, I saw a lot of people take longs right here, and you target up to the data high, and this ended up getting hit right there, but that was like a 1 to 3 basically. But I didn't want to be holding a trade into FOMC. I was pretty bullish for it. I thought we were going to pump, but I'm not gambling, so that would have been a better trade right there. And yeah, I mean, obviously very choppy day, so it is what it is. And this didn't happen till about 8 a.m., so an hour and a half after market open, which is not exactly when I'm looking for trades. So this was a trade I took today. If you guys took a win today, let me know. Hope you guys did, because we actually had some decent price action out of FOMC. Like, it came right up to this high. Didn't wick down too much, so hopefully some gamblers passed their accounts today. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for me today. Tomorrow we got unemployment at 5:30, so it should be a really good trading day tomorrow. Obviously we have these data lows right here, right? So that might be a good draw, but you can see on the higher time frames, pretty sure we are at all-time highs now. So, oh no, sorry, no we're not. We're getting close though, so we do have this daily fair value gap here that I would like to see get pushed into. So could be some longs tomorrow, and then the next high is obviously going to be up here. But yeah, it's looking pretty bullish for the rest of the week, and tomorrow should be a good day to trade. So sure, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, have a good rest of your night.